coming up this Friday. Now, Kristin, it's the 7th annual Overdose and Addiction Awareness Vigil. How did this all come about originally?
Well, there was a concern about the number of overdoses that were happening across the nation, actually. And in Iowa, they started a couple different CRUSH chapters, which stands for Community Resources United to Stop Heroin. Clinton was one of those communities that decided to take some action on this issue and try to raise awareness about it. And the way that they decided to do that was through holding a community event. So letting people know what kind of was happening, providing that education, but then also using that as an opportunity to remember those lives lost, but then also empowering those individuals who are in recovery and saying, you know, recovery is possible, and how can we work together as a community to help support that.
So it's coming up this Friday. It's going to be down on the riverfront, so fill us in on the details.
Yeah, so it's going to be at the Bandshell, and it starts at 5 o'clock. From 5 to 6 o'clock, we'll have music and resource tables available, and then the actual event starts at 6 p.m., where we'll have some education from different professionals, and then my favorite part is the community testimonials. So this is where people can kind of share a couple minutes, just kind of either share their story or their memory of somebody that they love, or their journey, basically. And so we allow that for about an hour and a half. People can kind of share. So that's really cool opportunity, and that's always been the best part of the event every year.
So obviously, if it's an hour and a half, a lot of people do come forward with a testimony.
Yeah, we have some people ahead of time that have called our office and said, we want to speak, or now that we've been doing this 7 years, you know, they've been there in the past and maybe now feel comfortable sharing their story, which is awesome. This year, we're using the theme of hope, if an individual has that. So we want them to share kind of where they are now, but we understand that might not be applicable for everyone, and so we welcome everyone to kind of share their piece.
Again, visit with Kristin Huisenga. So where are some of the tables? What are some of the information people can pick up on?
Sure. So there would be maybe community resources on treatment, but we also know that there's housing or maybe food needs. So basically any way that we can support an individual to try to get onto the path to recovery, or support loved ones, because a lot of times we'll have parents or grandparents, brothers, sisters show up looking for resources, how to help someone that they love, maybe deal with grief or the loss of someone that they love, what support groups are available. There's just a lot of different great things. There's also some, like I know we'll have somebody there doing face painting. So there'll be also activities, because we understand this affects the entire family, and there will be stuff for all ages there.
I would imagine there is a wide range of ages involved with this. You primarily think of maybe young people, but not necessarily the case.
No, not necessarily. We've had, individuals come up and share that are younger, people that have been maybe in recovery or sober for 24 hours. But then we've had people get up and share that they've been in recovery for 35 years, which is quite amazing for them to get up. So it's really, everyone is welcome, and it's across the board. You'll see every story kind of there. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more about Gateway Impact that you're involved with.
Yeah, so Gateway Impact is the prevention-based coalition here in Clinton, and we're a sister kind of partner with the Clinton CRUSH, so we kind of have divided this up because Gateway really focuses on prevention, and the Clinton CRUSH, this activity focuses on recovery and intervention. So we're all part of the Clinton Substance Abuse Council, so throwing out a lot of different names here to you today, but we've tried to kind of each stay in our different lane, and because we are community coalition based, which basically means we're kind of the organizing agency, it's really a partnership of community members that have come together. So there's so many people that work on these different initiatives, and what we think is we're better if we're together, and we're all kind of moving in the same directions, and that's what these programs are.
If people would like to find out more information, as you said, there's various organizations. What would be the best way to do something like that, Kristin?
So they could call our office, 241-4371. We are located in the Clinton County Administration Building, so you're welcome to always stop by. Right now, that building's undergoing some construction, so it's a little bit different. We always recommend that you call that 241-4371. But we are also on Facebook. So this event in particular, Clinton CRUSH Plus, has a website. And then we also have a Facebook page where this event is. So you could contact our office if you're having difficulty finding it. Most of the time, if you Google search that, you'll be able to find that.
Okay, again, appreciate your time coming in. Again, if you could just go over the time frame for this Friday's event.
Yep, Friday starts at 5 o'clock for resource tables, and then at 6 o'clock the event starts. And it is followed, I forgot to mention earlier, we will have a candlelight prayer vigil at the end of it. So people are welcome to stay for that or not. But that we usually are wrapped up around 8:15.
All right. I think the weather might actually be down into the 80s by Friday, so
Yes.
thank goodness it's not today.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, Kristin, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Winkle, Parker, and Foster, their firm provides outstanding service to their clients because of their dedication to the three underlying principles of professionalism, responsiveness, and quality. At Winkle, Parker, and Foster of Clinton, they provide financial planning, tax services for business and individuals, accounting services, and QuickBooks services. Winkle, Parker, and Foster, certified public accountants and